Hey guys, you know what I like to do when Rick Vintage Oddball Cards puts out a challenge to stump John Mangini? I like to look at some baseball cards. Come on, let's look at some. So first off, Rick, congratulations. 2,000 subscribers. That is one big accomplishment. But you deserve it. You have a fantastic collection and you do a real good job on your channel. And I watch all your videos. So congratulations on 2,000 subscribers. Well, Rick put out a challenge. He wanted us to do a video response to show a card from a card set that John Mangini does not have any card from that set. And I thought that was a great idea, Rick. And yeah, let's stump John. So, the first one I thought of is the 1910 C59 Imperial Tobacco card of Jeff Malone. Now, the thing is, I'm pretty sure John does not have this card, but it's actually, the set is lacrosse leading players. And here's the back of it, lacrosse series. So, yeah, I would probably win, but that's kind of cheating. I mean, Rick did say basketball, football, or hockey, and he didn't say lacrosse. Unless who would collect lacrosse cards? So I am not going to use this one, Rick. But let's talk about Jeff. First of all, this set, it is the first set of cards depicting lacrosse players. Now, lacrosse was very popular around 1910 in Canada. And in fact, many hockey players, because that's their off season, stayed in shape, made some money, and also kept the competitive edge on. So many hockey players played lacrosse. And matter of fact, Jeff Malone did. He was also a hockey player. Now, he was on the national, well, he was on the National of Quebec team. Now, Jeff's younger brother, Joe, was also on this team. They both have lacrosse cards. Now, Jeff's card is, you know, it's expensive card because it's rare and old, but Joe's card is outrageously expensive. Even though it's a lacrosse card, it is the first time Joe is seen on a card, just like Jeff. But the difference is Joe was also a hockey player, and he played lacrosse during the off season. But during the season, Joe Malone was an all-star and later became a Hockey Hall of Famer. So his lacrosse card, same set, looks very similar. A portrait, blue background, the red jersey. But his card is very expensive. Now, Joe is also on the very first hockey cards. It's the 1911, a year after this, Imperial Hockey. Same brand of tobacco. Now, Joe Malone's hockey card, I mean, we're talking very, very expensive. I do have a Joe Malone card, but neither one of those. I have a Joe Malone card, hockey card, from the Topps 1960-61 set. In that set, they had a subset, all-time greats. And Joe is one of the all-time greats. Now, Rick, you did say hockey cards are fine, but Once again, I'm not going to use this one. I don't think John has any 1960-61 Topps hockey, but still I don't want to use this card for this set. Now, Joe, the Hall of Famer, was a very good goal scorer. He led the NHL in goals and points in 1918 and 1920, and he led the NHA, National Hockey Association, in goals twice, 1913 and 1970. He won the Stanley Cup, which Jeff Malone, his older brother, was also on, in 1920. They both won they're on the team that won the Stanley Cup. They also played for Quebec hockey. And you can see in this card, he has a Quebec hockey. And this is the back of the card. So Joe Malone is also the only hockey player, or professional hockey player, to score 7 goals in a single game. He did this in 1920. He was elected to the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1950. So on the left, we're looking at older brother Jeff Malone's lacrosse card, who is also a hockey player but has no cards. And on the right, we're looking at Joe Malone, who has a lacrosse card just like his brother, but it's expensive. And he also has one of the first hockey cards, which is really, really expensive. But Rick, I'm using neither of these cards because I want to play fair, and I want to take John Mangini head on in baseball. So let me show you the card I want to use. This is the 1911 Stephen Firearms of the pennant-winning Philadelphia A's. And this is a card of center fielder Rube Oldring. The card is blank on the back. And notice the blue color. This card, someone had it tacked to their wall. And you can see the blue where the tack did not get the sunlight. And it must have been another thing next to it because the very corner is also showing blue. So it did turn green over the years. Tacked on the wall in the sunlight. Now, this is a 10-card set. All of the 1911 champion Philadelphia A's. 1 card for every position player. And the 10th card is manager Connie Mack. They came in 3 colors. One, you see the blue in front of you, which looks green, but it was the blue one. The other color was a pinkish red. And the 3rd color was a whitish yellow. Now, I am not sure whether each player had all 3 colors or a player was only issued in a certain color. There's not many of these to go around. I have not seen the same player twice on 2 different colors. So I have a feeling a player was issued a certain color. And Rick, this is the one I want to issue. Baseball card. I'll get it in focus for you. There. 1911 A's Stephen Firearms. So John, the question is, do you have a card from this baseball set? Well, as I showed you at the beginning, it's a very beautiful day in New England, but I have to get back to work. So have a good day and have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you.